Well, I've got my trusty sidekick, Tilly, behind me today. Well, she's back there. You can't see her, but she's back there. Elsie has decided that her little nest that she's made upstairs is a much cozier place for her to be. So anyway, let's get started. I am Lynn from Lynn's Chuck Studio, and this week we have been using the Christmas mini stencils. And today is the day we are going to take a look at exactly how to do wrapping paper. And I'm noticing that my lighting is not really good, so I'm just gonna scoot out here for a sec and take care of the lighting. Hi, Tilly. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. So anyway, blue is my favorite color, so I decided, since we have snow, which I'm still trying to convince myself that it really is fall, but I'm feeling winter. Anyway, I'm going to use Old Glory blue, and we're going to make some blue mittens. And so, I'm using paper, and I'm actually just using a brown craft paper, but any kind of paper bags, grocery bags, anything like that would work. I have cut a rather large square. I'm not sure I'm going to chalk the whole thing, but I am going to see how many times I can use this stencil and still have it come out looking. I hear Tilly's. Oh, Elsie! Elsie's peeking in the door. She's trying to figure out if she really wants to come in today. Anyway, I'm going to start in the center because it really doesn't matter. It's not going to be straight rows by any means. So I'm just going to put my stencil down. Now the key here, if I'm using this over and over again, is not to get paste on my fingers and not to touch the paper with the paste. So we'll see how well I do. And what is she forgetting? Glasses. I don't know why I think I can work without my cheaters. Anyway, so we're just gonna take the top. Actually, I can work without my cheaters, and what I like about it is that when I don't have my cheaters on and I look down at a surface that I've been using, it looks perfect. And then of course I put my glasses on and say, wow, that wasn't as perfect as I wanted. So then we just wash it off and start over. So that is our first pair of mittens. Okay, I know I said that blue is my favorite color, but oops, I'm right on the end of my mat there, so I have to remember not to go too high. But this Old Glory blue is one of the prettiest blues that we've had. It's a real deep cobalt. And so I'm going to pull that up again. And so we are on number 3. So I'm going to do a little sideways mitten here. And I'm just barely putting it back down. And I'm actually using my squeegee to get the paper back down, to get this back on the paper. I will tell you, when using a stencil over and over again, especially when you're using a dark color, it's really hard to see if you got the whole stencil. So we'll see if I did. Oh, I missed a little bit down here. But you know, I think when you're making something like the wrapping paper, and to not really have it all just absolutely perfect, gives it kind of that, I don't know, homemade and vintage look. I'm having a really hard time seeing. So we are on 4. And I'm not sure, I'm going to come down here because I'm not sure that you can even see what I am doing here. But I'm just placing my stencil down. Oh, Jack wants to get into a room that he's not supposed to be in. So if you hear scratching, that's what it is. Oh, now we're going to cry. So see, as I go over, I've got 5 on here now, but see, as I go over, I'm just making little mittens. And I did the candy cane hearts over the weekend, and I actually reused the stencil 21 times. washed it, and then I've used it again since. Now, it's not a guarantee that all of your stencils, whoa, I'm touching that one, so we're going to pull that up a little bit. It's not guaranteed that all of your stencils will be able to be used that many times. And remember, I wasn't washing it in between, but I am going from one to the next so that the paste isn't necessarily drying on this. And again, as I'm getting further, you can see that I am missing places. And that's just because I have so much paste on this that I'm not able to see because it's so dark. I'm not even sure you can see what the mittens are. So I'm gonna do this again and just keep going over this. And this is where it's getting tricky because I am getting paste on my fingers. And so, oh, come on. So there we go. I think I got that one. Well, this is fun trying to pull it up when you have all that paste on your fingers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one right here will make 9. Jack's not happy. See, Henry's bedroom is near my craft room, and Jack has decided that Henry's bedroom is his new hideout, so he doesn't have to be by Tilly and Elsie, and Henry doesn't think that's necessarily really cool. And so what did I say that was, 10? Henry didn't think that that was very cool, so he has kept his door shut and basically is telling Jack, buzz off, you're not going in my room. I'm going to add a little bit more there. There we go. And then I'm going to change the angle of my camera here so you can see this a little bit better. Oops, caught on the rug. So I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. You can't see me, but I'm hoping you'll be able to see the paper. And so this blue square over here is actually what I'm working on. I have too much chalk paste up in front of me. And so again, I haven't laid it, I laid it down there, but I didn't smooth it down. And I'm actually doing that just right over the pattern using my squeegee. And a lot of that, I wouldn't do that on a hard surface. I'd end up getting air bubbles and things. But on this one, I don't really have a sticky back on this. It just makes it easier to get through that. And so, it's good. But you could actually use all the mini stencils on here and just place them all over the place and just kind of make it a mishmash of all of them. I just chose to do the mittens. And I think at that one, this one, red wasn't so bad when I did the hearts. And so I'm just going to go with our mittens here. Yeah, it looks like I lost my connection. So we'll just do one last one here. And we're going to pull that up. I'm going to pull that up. And there we go. Set that aside. Oops. Maybe we're going to set it aside. Set that aside. Scrape this off. And then I'll pick this up and show you. Well, there we go. I guess my intranet is being funny again today. Oops, I've got some little things on here. So again, I'm going to just try this one more time. Let's see how many we have. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll try it down here for our 14th time. And then we're just going to say enough is enough because it is getting really hard to see this. So again, just taking it from the top down. Just going to go over it one more time just to make sure I've got it. And I'm going to pull that up. Oh, you know what? This last time was not the charm because I ended up getting blue paste from my fingers onto my paper. And I did not go over this, so I'm going to actually show you what happened. See that last one? The last one I did up here? Yeah, well, that was because I wasn't being careful and got sloppy. So basically, here we go. This is what it looks like. And again, we can just turn it any angle. If I were going to use this, and actually I'm going to, but I'm going to have to finish this one up. But anyway, quick and easy. Wrapping paper, how fun is that for the kids? Make special wrapping paper for gifts for their friends or family. So anyway, with that, I'm going to turn my camera up here again because I feel like I'm talking to my window back here. But anyway, with that, we've got 4 ways that we've done the Christmas minis. Tomorrow will be number 5, and that is making gift tags. So until tomorrow, we'll see ya. Bye.